What are Crostoli? Well, let me tell you. Last December, I went to Sudbury, Ontario, Canada to see my family, 8 hours from Montreal, where I'm from. My family got together to make Crostoli, an Italian dessert that my great-grandmother Lydia Renelli used to make with her family back in Italy. But first, what are they made of?
It doesn't cost very much to make. So basically, it's just flour and some eggs and some lemon rind and orange rinds. So it's very cheap to make. It began with my grandmother and my mom and her sisters. They were making crostoli in Italy, and they usually make this dessert for Christmas special event that was coming up.
So I also remember us having crostoli for like first communions, like whenever we would get together.
And they still continued on making Crostolis in Canada when they immigrated in the early 1950s.
Well, initially, when I was growing up, it was just my mom and my aunts that were making them, and as they got older, they just couldn't do it anymore. So they stopped making the crostoli. Myself and my brothers and my sister-in-law, we didn't really make them together. We basically just went to the buy the crostoli at the Italian bakery. It was just easier. We didn't take the time to make it.
And due to the sisters getting older, it was soon expected to be lost. However, around 9 years ago, that all changed.
What happened was 8 or 9 years ago, when I was visiting your grandfather and grandmother, we were just sitting around chatting. I don't know how we got on the subject of the crostoli, and we were saying, "Oh, we should start making them again, eh?"
They wanted to do more family things together and get together with the family more times during the year rather than just Christmas and like special occasions and stuff like that.
And then we were chatting. We said, "Oh my gosh, this would be a really great family event to get all our kids together and our grandkids together and make it like a fun afternoon of making the crostoli and hopefully make it their tradition."
Yeah, just one year he invited everybody over and we were going to try and make crostoli. We didn't really know, we knew the process, but we never really done it before.
We would give everybody a job to do that day in making the crostoli. Everybody had to bring a container. And at that time, everybody would bring a box, cardboard box, and then we would put foil lining in it. And one person's job was to, once we make the crostoli and we put the sugar on it, one person had to evenly put a crostoli in each box. So everybody got about the same amount to bring home. It was kind of fun.
But deep down, these have a bigger meaning.
I think it's important because it gives us a chance to be united, to get close together with the family, and the family. I'm meaning like my niece's kids and their kids, because we don't really see them a lot. So it gives us a chance to get together as a family, interact with each other, build some strong bonds with each other, and starting this tradition, just having fun gives our kids and their cousins an opportunity to get to know each other and create their own memories of this day. You know, family is important. So that's basically why we wanted to do this.
My favorite memory was, so when we started doing this, my cousin's kids were just babies. And as they got older and were able to really get involved, just seeing them like they were smiling and they were happy. I think that would be my favorite memory, having them being so interested in it.
And they're happy because we let them get involved. We let them do stuff. You saw that Aria, who was 7, she was responsible to put the pasta in the pasta machine, and she looked forward to that for days. She couldn't wait for it. That to me is so special.
Actually, there's another memory. One year, Uncle Carlo decided, he's like, "Well, I wonder what it would taste like if we put some cocoa in the sugar." Some people liked it, and some people didn't like it.
I hope it continues on. It brings those lasting memories of everybody and having fun together, laughter and togetherness. So I hope it does continue.